Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next lesson in the Math 12R Flipped Classroom series of lessons. Today's lessons will have two parts. The first part is on the determinant of a matrix, and then the second part will be a short little lesson on equal matrices. So it's very simply, the determinant of a matrix is a number that describes that matrix. You can only have a determinant with a square matrix, and the way we indicate that we have a matrix, we would write either DET. Okay, there's the pen. There's the pen. All right, DET, lowercase letters with uppercase A in parentheses, or with something that looks like an absolute value, but it's not, because it's has to do with a matrix. So we would write something like this. Looks like the absolute value of A, but it's not, because we're in a matrix. Alright, so how do we determine the how do we calculate the determinant of a matrix? It's very procedural. We have A times D, so it's that cross product minus this cross product of B times C. So you multiply the top left, bottom right, and you subtract from that the product of the top right, bottom left. So let's take a look at this matrix here. We change the pen color. Okay. So the determinant of A equals one times 1 minus 3 times 2. So it equals 1 minus 6, but the determinant of this matrix is -5. That's the determinant of B. Of A, rather, excuse me, with this matrix A. So let's take a look at matrix B. We have the determinant of B equals 2 times 2 minus -3 times 1. So what do we have? 4 minus -3. The determinant of this matrix is 7. So it's no more complex than looking at the cross product of that first cross product minus that cross product. So let's take a look at a little short topic called equal matrices, which this actually leads into solving matrix equations. So what I want you to do for here is look for the variable in the following matrices. So if you look, you have a Y, and here's the X, and there's the Z. Okay, and the matrices are equal. So in the place of where this Y is, there's a -1, so we can conclude that Y equals -1. Where the X is here, in the equal matrix to its left, X equals 9. And then here is the Z, its corresponding place in the first matrix, Z equals 3. So when we put these in order to write our solution, X is 9, Y is -1, Z is 3. Make sure you write parentheses around it. So that's the how to look at equal matrices. So let's look at number 2. The only variable in number 2 appears here is this 3y, and its corresponding position in the second matrix is -39. So 3y equals -39. You divide by 3, y equals -13. if we look at these two matrices here, y, its corresponding position is there. So y equals 3x plus 16. If you look at z, its corresponding position in that matrix is 3y. So if we substitute this 3y for the x in that matrix, we'll do a solution by substitution. Y is equal to 3 times 3y minus, okay, I don't know what's going on. This happened once before and I don't know why. Okay, now it's not erasing. That's great. I think there's gremlins in here. So anyway, let me scroll down. Get a new page. Wow, this is even worse. So I'll leave this up to you. You can do the solution by substitution. I don't know what's going on with this craziness that's going on the screen here, but I guess that's the end of this lesson. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. So thanks for tuning in. We'll go over these in class. On the equal matrices worksheet, we'll finish those in class as well. So take a look at the determinant. When we get into class, we'll look at finding the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix. There are some special little rules to doing that. So thank you very much for tuning in to Math 12R screencast lessons brought to you directly from my dining room table.